up, everyone? It is 7 a.m. on this Thursday morning. I'm Alex Fisher alongside Maddie Jansen, getting ready for the weekend.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, I know we still have one more work day after this, but you know, can't talk about it enough.
You already thought it was the weekend earlier this week.
So did
when
you
woke up. Did I?
Yeah,
well,
you just said Friday.
I said it was Friday, but I'm talking about the other morning when you woke up and was like, oh, why didn't I turn my alarm off? It's Saturday.
Yep. And then went back to sleep thinking that it was Saturday, and then like 20 minutes later, I just like, like woke up freaking out, and luckily like it wasn't, but there's always there's just always those moments when like your brain just, it's like it's not computing.
It's like, nope.
It's not computing.
Man, yesterday was rough. I stayed up late Tuesday night, and I mean, it wasn't even that late. I stayed up an hour late. Like I went to bed at 9 instead of 8 like usual, and it ruins me.
Oh yeah.
1 hour, it ruins me. I was such a slug yesterday. And you know what I also did that I think sucked a lot more energy out of me? I was on social media quite a bit yesterday.
Yep, that will suck. That will do it.
And it's funny because I do it when I'm tired. I don't know why. It's something that I do more often when I'm tired, and then it makes me even more tired. So deleted it off my phone. I'm like, okay, just keep it off for the next couple of days because I definitely felt the negative effects of that yesterday. Anyway, looking forward to some sleep this weekend.
Disneyland is celebrating 70 years of magic. Kevin Charrette's been live for us all morning long on 17 News at Sunrise, kind of giving us a preview of kind of the things they have planned for this year. But take a look at what's going to be happening at the happiest place on earth this summer as the theme park celebrates 70 years.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
July 17th, 1955 marked the opening day of the Disneyland Resort. While the day was chaotic and imperfect, it was undeniably magical. From that moment forward, Disneyland became more than just an amusement park. It transformed into a symbol of joy, a place where cherished memories were created, and it was a beacon of American optimism.
Really changed the industry, changed the world of how people experience live entertainment, and be able to celebrate that 70 years later with 12 theme parks around the world is such a special thing.
Now, 7 decades after Walt Disney first welcomed the world to its happiest place on earth, the resort is set to honor that enduring legacy with a resort-wide extravaganza. Returning for the celebration is my all-time favorite, the Paint the Night Parade. Pixar fans can also look forward to the all-new Better Together, a Pixar Pals celebration.
To be able to bring magic and create happiness for all these families all around the world is such a special thing for all of us here.
If you're like me, exploring the food offerings is a highlight of any visit to the Disneyland Resort. And to celebrate 70 years, they're offering an impressive 70 new food items. Some delicious examples include the apple pancake roll, mocha cream puffs, and a truly heavenly banana split churro. A great deal of effort goes into crafting these creations, and for the Disney chefs, it's a dream come true.
I love being able to bring it to the resort and seeing people eat it, seeing the reviews, seeing how happy our guests are just enjoying these foods.
In further celebration of the 70th anniversary, there's new merchandise available for the entire family. You'll find a colorful array of new shirts and even a 70th anniversary 18-wheeler. And for something fun and unique, you have to check out the Key to Disneyland. This allows you to unlock the magic from Disney's 9 lands.
After you've collected all 9, you're going to bring your key over to our finale fixture. The key is going to light up. The fixture is going to celebrate with our amazing bubbles. And then the back of the key is going to open to reveal a hidden chamber that has one of 9 different and unique trading pins.
Leave it to Disney to come up with such a fun and exciting adventure to celebrate its 70 years of happiness. There's something truly amazing, though, about strolling through the park and seeing people hand in hand, experiencing the realization of Walt Disney's dream to bring joy to everyone who enters.
It really makes me celebrate happy because I'm with people that I love. And I really love that about Disneyland, is that it's an experience we can all have together.
As a perfect finale to your day, journey over to Disney California Adventure and immerse yourself in the sights and sounds of the new World of Color show. The powerful message of this incredible new production is simple: to celebrate happiness.
last time you went to Disneyland?
Last time I went there, I was miserable.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was terrible. It was 2 years ago.
What
Yeah,
happened?
2 years ago. 2 years ago this month, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been 2 years. It was just like one of those days. I went on a Sunday, and it was just like insanely busy. Like we were in line for a ride, it would shut down. You know, after waiting in line for, like we were like waiting in line for Space Mountain for like, I'm not even joking, like almost an hour and a half, and then they were like, okay, it's shut down. No. You can stay in line if you want, but like it shut down. So we stayed in line for like 30 minutes. It was still closed.
No.
And then I think after like 45 minutes, we're like, well, I guess we should just leave. We leave. The ride reopens.
Stop it.
Not joking. And the wait time was like, had only dropped like 20 minutes.
You should have gotten like,
And
they
so
should have given you then like a fast pass
Well,
to
I
come
asked.
back.
I was like, we just left. And they're like, oh, sorry.
Oh, that stinks.
So then
That's like a good portion of your day. That's a big chunk of your day.
yeah. And then, like, that's a big ride too,
Yeah.
you know? And so there's that. And then just like, yeah, it was, I will say, 90% of the times I go to Disneyland, I'm having like the time of my
Right.
life. But that one was a little,
That's rough.
that was rough. That was rough. Especially, you know, after I, you know, spent all of this money and everything to
Right.
go. But I want to be like reiterate, like usually when I go, I have like so much fun. But that was like one of the few times when I was like, get me out of here. You know, like I just had it. And it, like that wasn't just a one-off. It was like that, and then Indiana Jones had closed, and that's my favorite ride, Indiana Jones. And like I didn't go on that ride.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Did go on Rise of the Resistance, which is always fun. But
I've never been on that one.
And then it was like hot. It was like 90 degrees. And if you've been to Disneyland when it's hot, like 90 degrees at Disneyland, I would rather take 115 in Bakersfield than 90 degrees at Disneyland. I'm not even joking you. Like it's just so hot. And then everyone's
All the bodies.
all the bodies, everyone's sweating and stinky, and then like it just yeah. So I'm not even joking. I sat down on Main Street or by the castle because I found like a little place to I felt like an old man. Like sat there with my churro.
Grumpy.
And I was grumpy. I was one of the dwarfs. Like, I mean, I was just like, I got over myself.
That's a
but
bummer.
It was
That's
a bummer. But that was my last trip. So I do want to go back.
Redeem yourself.
Yeah,
Redeem
I
it.
do want to go back here pretty soon. Not this summer, because I actually don't like going to Disneyland during the summer months. But
Okay.
during the winter, fall, Halloween time is very fun.
Okay, I don't think I've ever been at Halloween
Halloween time is a lot of fun, but I'd like to go like during Christmas or something. So our director, who was like our other Disneyland expert, what did you just say? Yeah, he says during Halloween's the best. I agree.
Not Christmas?
Christmas is too busy.
Oh.
Here's the other thing I have found is that when you go during Christmas, you can run into the Santa Ana winds. So it can still be very, very toasty, very hot. I've been at Christmas time where it is literally, and I'm not kidding you, it is literally like almost 90 degrees, and they've got the snow machines going. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's just, yeah.
Yeah, that's not the Christmas
The
spirit.
Santa Ana winds kick up, and then like you can't
Not
see the
too festive.
fireworks. And
Okay.
I've been to Disneyland before where it's like you're waiting for the fireworks for like an hour, and then they say, you know, the guy gets over the PA system, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, due to winds at higher elevation, the fireworks cannot proceed tonight. And everyone's like, no!
Yeah, I bet.
But, yeah.
Yeah, we took the kids.
These are all, I want to be very clear, these are all first
world problems. Just a little bit.
You know.
Just a little bit. So we took the kids once. It was in 2019 in December. And I think Justin had to be down there for a conference. And because of that, like he got a special deal on tickets because he had a work conference.
Oh, don't get me started on special deals.
Why?
I got a special deal at a conference last year. You were there too.
Was there a special deal for that?
The $5 off.
It was not $5 off.
$5 off.
That's ridiculous. That is not a special deal. His was actually much more significant than that. It was back in 2019 though, so it was quite a while ago. But we took them all, and the kids were like, I think Wyatt was 3, so that would make Noah 4 and Eli 5. So they were 3, 4, 5. And it was just so cute how excited they were when they realized where we were going.
Oh, yeah.
It was adorable. And we were prepared for it to be like long, grueling day, lots of lines, because it's December. It was a Saturday or Sunday in December. at Disneyland. We're like, it's gonna be too busy, like, but let's just do it. We'll knock it. We'll check this off the list. We have taken you to Disneyland, children. And it actually went surprisingly well. Like, it wasn't as busy as we thought it was going to be. And we got on the rides that we could go on. Again, they were little at the time, so we didn't do Space Mountain. I don't think they were big enough for like Space Mountain or anything like that. But so we did all the rides we wanted to do. Of course, we were done way before the fireworks because they were ready to zonk out. They were so tired. We've got a picture of them all in the car afterwards, and we bought them all Disney hats. That was their souvenir, and you could just see them all passed out like this with their Disney hats. One of them, the hat had like slipped over his face.
Over the top exhausted.
So tired. It was so cute. But that is also the time that, and I know I've told you this lots of times before, I look over, we're waiting in line, and Wyatt's doing this. It's on a handrail. I'm like, what are you doing? He's licking the handrail, just back and forth. Ugh.
Why?
I don't know. Why do
like
3-year-olds do anything?
Like, I mean, did it taste like...
It tasted like cold metal.
Or like someone had...
I don't know.
Melted ice cream. Oh, gosh.
So weird. Like, what are you doing? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, no, it was, kids are gross. Kids are gross.
Didn't you say one time they, like, licked a urinal or something?
No. I want to say it was something like we were in like a public bathroom at a park.
It was like the sink?
And no, they touched the urinal though. Like, we're hanging on to the side of it. I'm like going to the bathroom. I'm like, ew, get your hands off of that. And then one of them dropped the pacifier on the ground and then picked it back up and plopped it into his mouth. I'm trying to remember exactly. There was something to do with the urinal. I think it's just put his hands on it. I can't remember. I don't think he licked it. I don't remember that.
Maddie's kids
I feel like I would really remember that. If I remember the handrail, I would remember the licking of the urinal.
Their DNA has changed many times because they're picking up all these mutations, you know.
Kids are they're so funny and so weird and so gross. The things that they have done over the years. Now they're getting to the point where I would embarrass them saying some of them. Like Noah yesterday.
Yeah, because they now realize.
Now I hugged Noah at school yesterday. He goes, Mom, you're embarrassing me.
Oh.
I know. He's not even 10 yet.
You know, I've seen like a post on social media before talking about how like you don't really know when your last like pickup is going to be.
Stop it!
When your last like, when they stop calling you mommy or whatever, like all these things.
I'm gonna cry. They're all still very snuggly at home. It's so funny. Like at school, Noah's like, "Oh, Mom, you're embarrassing me." But at home, he's still very snuggly.
Yeah.
So at least I've got that going for me, and I still try and pick up Wyatt, and he'll like humor me for a minute. He's 8. He'll humor me for a minute, and then like be like, "Okay, put me down."
This is good.
Yeah.
I just got a notification. So I got my niece is turning 1 next week.
Right.
Hard to believe. So we're having a birthday party for her on Saturday, and so I bought her a one of those swings, you know, like those plastic swings that you can hang from like the back porch.
Love those
like
things.
So I loved it as a kid.
Yeah.
I loved one of those. So I bought one anyways. I just got a notification saying your package is on the way.
Yay!
That's gonna make it.
Those were fun. I have a picture of the boys in Mars. It was like a green John Deere tractor. I think we got it from Tractor Supply.
I had a John Deere tractor, like a little mini one. My grandpa got it for me. I was able to sit and steer, and that thing I could whip around in that thing. Had like the pedals, you know.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Just,
those things are cool. Super fun.
Invincible in that thing. You know, so my grandpa actually though, he was a farmer, you know, and he had a farm out in McFarland. And he had John Deere tractors, big John Deere guy, right? Like loved his John Deere. And when he would go out and plow the fields and stuff, he would always let me join him.
Cute.
Sometimes it was early in the morning though. It was like super, super early.
What did he farm?
Alfalfa and cotton.
Okay.
Yeah. So I used to go out there and pick cotton and for fun and stuff.
For fun.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. I would just go out there and like, you know, I mean, it's pretty neat. Like when you've got like, you know, the cotton flower that opens up and then you're just like, ooh, you know, and.
I remember picking cotton. We would go out hunting with my dad and brother and in like, I don't know where, but I remember once I found some cotton. I was like, I'm going to pick this cotton. I'm going to make a pillow for my mom for Mother's Day. Well, there were a whole lot of seeds in cotton that I did not realize. Oh my gosh. And I could not. I gave up trying to get all those seeds out of that cotton.
Oh, you have to like I mean, it's like they're in there.
Yeah.
They are in there.
It's a job.
It's a job, yeah.
Yeah. That's why they invented the cotton gin.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good invention.
But it was, yeah, I loved though when he was just like, those tractors are nice. Like, I mean, they've got a really good set. I mean, he had the big
How
one,
fun.
like it was enclosed,
Woo!
and everything. And I remember just being like, oh wow, this is so cool.
Is that how you learned to drive? Did you learn to drive a tractor first?
Actually, I did drive the tractor for a little bit. I mean, with supervision, obviously, but and not in the field. It was like on a. I mean, it was in it, not in
like,
the
"No,
actual
don't
like.
mess up my field."
Yeah, he was like, I'm not. But it would be like on an empty field,
Oh yeah, that's fun.
and so I could like if I went over, mounds of dirt or whatever, it was fine. I wasn't killing anything. But yeah, I would drive the tractor, and then the other thing. But I learned how to drive, and my grandpa had a yellow pickup truck, like an old
Cute.
yellow Ford pickup truck,
Cute.
and I actually learned how to drive in that.
Cute. Was it a stick shift?
It was a stick shift.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, obvious. I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Right.
But and when I say learn how to drive, I mean like I got to. He would do. I can do stick shift like. If I really need to, like if we're in an emergency, like I can no problem get in there. Might be a little bumpy, but
Right.
it's like one of those things. Once you learn it, you just never lose it. Like,
Yeah.
You might be a little rusty, but
It's been a long time since I've done it, but I feel like I could still do it.
yeah, I think it's kind of like riding a bike. Like you just get right back on. But yeah, so I learned how to drive like the steering aspect of it, and
On the tractor.
on the tractor, and learning like when you take your hands off, the steering wheel would go back, and
My,
not the tractor in the yellow truck.
oh, the yellow truck. Yeah.
The tractor, it was more like Grandpa's hands were here, my hands were here,
Cute.
and so.
That's so cute.
But I remember that tractor was nice. I mean, it had a nice radio in there, and I remember my grandpa would always have his coffee, and he was always sitting right there.
That's so
and,
cool. Those are cool memories.
Those are fun. I have video of it somewhere. I'm sure I've got it. Actually, let me see if I can find it. I'm sure it's in my.
It's funny, you learned to drive in a yellow pickup. I learned to drive in a yellow Chevette. It's a 1980, it's just like tiny little car. And I remember driving it to school. It only had an AM radio in it. So my brother, when I like learned to drive in high school and I would drive me and him to high school, he would hold our little like boom box that we had in his lap, and we'd play CDs on it, or maybe even cassettes. I don't remember, because the AM radio didn't have any music on it. But anyway, I remember him holding that. And what did we call it? We called it something. I can't remember. But yeah, my little yellow Chevette, Sunny. And then so to go to college, I wasn't supposed to drive Sunny on the freeway because it was too old, too little. Like it couldn't go that fast. So my mom and dad bought me a used Taurus. And then I proceeded to total that.
How many cars have you totaled?
I've only totaled one.
I thought you've totaled a few.
No, I have only totaled one car, and that was in college on a mountain road up above Smoky Bear Road, Fraser Park area.
I know this story.
Yes, I know. I will never, ever live this down. I snuck away and went camping with my boyfriend in college and then totaled my car on the way back down the mountain. But then so I had to drive the Chevette again for the rest of college, but they had to tow it down to me because I went to college down in Orange County. And but yeah, it was a stick shift. So I drove a stick shift for a very long time until I went to my first job after I graduated college because I moved to Montana and I wasn't going to drive all the way to Montana in the Chevette. But then I got a 1990. I went from a 1980 Chevette to a 1990 Camry. And that baby, she did so good.
I'm telling you, those Camrys are, I love my Camry right now. Like, I really love it. Man, I'm really trying to find that tractor video because I digitized all my videos,
Your home videos?
Home videos.
And you have them on your phone? You can access
this is crazy.
them?
Here's me in the Bakersfield Christmas Parade in front of the KGT studios.
When?
I was probably.
Let me see.
Let me see if I can find this is the video here.
Oh my gosh!
But let me see if I can. Oh, there's the sheriff.
Oh my
And
goodness.
there's Carl Sparks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Look at this.
No, there's Sheriff Youngblood.
Oh my gosh, no way!
He wasn't sheriff then.
That
but,
is wild.
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness.
Looking at all these home videos, it's so much fun to let these things play out.
I do love home videos.
Yeah, this was probably 2004, I'd say, 2004, 2005.
I need to find out where you got yours digitized.
You know what? I actually had, well, I've done two ways. One is a service. The other one is a like a little device that I hooked up to my computer. And you hook it up to the camera, and it just like you play it off the camera, but then it records it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a camera to play my VHSs
Yeah, so then
off.
you would need to
I would need to send it to a service.
send it to a service, yeah. Which you can do. Like honestly, they go on sale like all of the time, and
You're so much fun.
like Black Friday, all of like the holidays. I'm sure that a lot of these things are. Oh, here's me reporting for KGT News when I was in 3rd grade.
In your bedroom?
Yep.
With an OTS taped on the closet behind you. That is so
You want to see this?
I love this so much.
Bush has decided to go.
Oh my gosh. This is the cutest.
Here we go.
Welcome to Channel 17 News at 6. Tonight's top story is Bush has decided to go to war with Iraq. And after these messages, we will be back with the weather. And for today's weather,
That's a clip of the Californian.
we have today, today's
Took the
high
weather page from the
59
Bakersfield
degrees,
Californian.
And today's low would be 54.
And my clicker
Cloudy,
is a little AM radio.
Saturday, 60. The high will be 60.
This is gold, Alex. This
Yeah.
is absolute
Low will be
gold.
42. Sunday, wow, fog all over.
Wow, fog all over.
Wow, fog all
Stop
over.
it. I want to watch the whole thing. Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
Here's my
This is wild. Like, I feel like it's so rare that you meet someone who is literally living their childhood dream.
Rain
You are literally living your childhood dream,
Yep.
Alex Fisher.
Oh, I know.
It's amazing.
and will be.
It's so cool.
Oh, watch this. So here's the.
And Little Rocket in China has
Listen to
been,
this.
sent off up to outer space. And it weighs 333 pounds.
The
and
rocket.
can hold up to 586 people.
So the rocket,
Can hold. Wow.
333
that's a lot.
pounds and can hold 500 people.
Right back after these messages.
Wow, that's a lot.
This is a little rocket that weighs
I
333
found a
pounds
picture in the Californian.
and can hold up to 586 pounds. 586 people. Wow, that's sure a lot.
You're the cutest.
That is a little weird rocket.
Little weird rocket.
A little weird rocket.
Do you hear how I'm trying to find my like broadcast
Looks
voice?
like the Empire State Building a little to me. For today's sports,
Here's my favorite.
we'll be right back with those messages in just a little bit. Hey, hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen to
boys and
this.
girls.
This is great.
And today for sports, Dallas has got a new coach. Why? We don't know. Lakers.
It's my favorite thing. Oh my gosh. Why? We don't know.
We don't know.
That's what I sound like when I do sports.
Oh.
Why did he do? We don't know.
Hey, we gotta go and do a cut
Okay,
in here.
all right.
Let me.
Get TV fired up. Oh my gosh, you just made my day. I love those videos so much. I am so glad those exist. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. The videos my boys do are not even nearly as intelligent sounding, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, wow, that is gold. But they did recently find a camera and a video camera that we've had that we just don't use anymore because we use our phones for everything. And they've been really into going around taking pictures and videos, which is super cool. I'm like, okay, great. Just please don't
You
break
know
that
what
$800 camera.
what I wish though is like with our phones we only take like 15
I know,
second
I
videos
know,
and
I
not
agree.
like leave the
It
camera
drives me
on for
crazy.
10, 15, 20 minutes.
I've tried to do that on holidays. To leave them on
Adam,
longer.
I'm on live 2A.
We better go. We gotta go. We're heading outside. It's the Houchin Community Blood Drive is happening right now outside of our studios. So we're gonna head
bear
out
with
there.
bear with our sweat chair.
We're gonna head
bear
out
with
there.
our bear with our sweat chair.
Here we go.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right, so let's go do this. Do you want to do this first cut in?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Here's a behind the scenes look. Here's the studio. Woo.
You
There's
put your badge to get
There's
back
our
in, right?
prompter. I'll go grab it. We'll just go out through the back.
Go!
Here we go. What's that from?
I don't know.
Peter Pan.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched that in a long time.
By the way, there's the
there's the
Eagles.
Eagles.
When we say that we've been watching the Eagles, all day long, every day. That's what
We mean it.
We literally mean it. All right.
Is it gonna be cold? No, I probably won't be cold. It's in the 60s.
Watch, you're gonna be cold.
Watch me cold.
There's our control room.
I didn't comb the back of my hair today, so don't look at it. TV problems. There's our snack bar.
Giving people whiplash. All right.
It's chilly out here. Not really. It's actually gorgeous. The sunshine feels wonderful. All right. Look at, we've got 3 mobile units set up out here.
4.
Are there 4? Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right.
4 mobile units.
Now, where is Juan?
So Juan is our photographer. We're gonna walk over here. All right.
Alrighty.
Maddie, I think you've got just like less than a minute.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is a 17 News Break.
From here in downtown Bakersfield, I'm 17's Maddie Jansen. We are at Compassion Corner, and we are teaming up with Houchin Community Blood Bank for a community-wide blood drive. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mobile units down here today for you to come on by and give the gift of life. They're going to be set up all day long. They make it so easy for you. They have snacks and drinks. There are even prizes you'll be entered to win if you come down and donate. And again, you are giving the gift of life. This is the 17th year that KGET has been privileged to team up with Houchin Community Blood Bank for this community-wide blood drive. And what we're trying to do is stock the shelves ahead of what is usually a summer slump. Folks go on vacation, schools are out for the summer, and we don't get as many donations. So we need to stock those shelves because, again, every person who gives blood can save up to 3 lives. It's such an easy thing to do. You come by, you'll fill out a little questionnaire, you'll go in, you'll donate, and then they will enter you for a chance to win a Disney prize, a $2,500 Disney prize. So that is really an incredible incentive, but really what more do you need than the idea that you're going to be able to save a life? So come on down here. We're at Compassion Corner at 22nd and L Streets. It's right across the street from our KGET studios. You really can't miss it. And it's going to be a really simple thing to do, again, ahead of the summer slump. So come on down. We'll be here until 6 o'clock this evening. We hope you'll join us.